Right, hello again, YouTube. Yeah, Gregman's still got a cool solo. Welcome back to some Super Robot Wars. As said, Kerbal's being put not out of action entirely, but by the wayside for now. I'm going to be trying to focus on getting through a bit of Super Robot Wars. I've sort of promoted this as the main series on the channel for now. If you're wondering why there's so much of it recently, I've been having fun with it. The story's getting going. You know what? Why not? It's another one like From the Depths that's quite easy to record in a sort of 30-minute-ish burst that I try to do. Yeah, as I said, that one's going to sting a bit more. We're currently trying to defend the Galgagar's orbital base at the moment. We've deployed all the brave robots we have. There's Bill Tiger's Tiger Gun that doesn't look like a tiger and will perpetually frustrate me because of this. He's got a tiger in his mouth, on his chest. I'm so confused by that. You called it the Tiger Cannon. He's got a tiger on him, and you don't use it. We're going for us. They've singled out who the main character is. Well, I say the main character. It's a whole cast of main characters. Well, that's surprisingly well given that fact. Could try with the rocket fist, but it's not going to work. That it does. There it goes. Focus fire a bit more this time rather than splitting it, but it seems to work. I guess that's what we're countering with. Now you get to see what attack this thing's this is a pale imitation of. I think he's trying, man, but you're just getting pretty strong at this point. Yeah, this is what that attack's actually meant to be. And the barriers are well and good, but that's literally the sort of thing that attack was built to punch through. Pretty sure that ring is actually designed to like rend a hole open through the barrier. Shadowmaru's being shot, but not too worried about that. And let's see if he can do any damage back. Him and Bill Tiger will be struggling a little bit with that barrier. No, did some damage still. Good, good. A little low on health. I might even have him just try and evade that. He's not going to hit back very hard, so I prefer to keep Bill Tiger alive for attacking back on our turn. Ah, now the Magic Knights might actually get to do something. Oh yeah, no, it was her that didn't do any damage before. It wasn't Bill Tiger and thingy. I should probably upgrade the other Magic Knights. I always slack on them. Maybe it's because their theme team's not quite as good as some of the others. I like the designs and things, but they do have a very cool finishing attack as well, which we'll hopefully get to see later. Ah, that one did something. Okay, so their bigger attacks are fine, it's just the smaller ones that can't get through. Yeah, he's getting targeted again. Let's get the animation this time, we'll just hope he evaded. Actually, if we just had it off, that's probably the easiest way, right? He did evade. Cool. Dodge this plan. Right. Actually, let's get you in first, because I think... Oh, what? Morale. I might actually try and increase that, because I'd like to be able to... Where's morale? Ah, we haven't actually shot anything down. Can we... Also, I have persist. Max morale. Cheer and faith. We're going to try that. I think that puts morale up, right? One of those? Even if not, we can still smack him with something. She's on the main cannon spray. Can canisters do that? Can we do the same with less ammo? Yes. According to GGG's reports, there seems to be no rhyme or reason to Bayonet's recent activities. Yeah, they sent like fake versions of the villains from Gargoyle at us. Or one of their robots anyway. This attack is yet another example. Why would they attack the orbit base like this? It makes no sense. Oh shoot, I had animations turned off. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oh well. Oof. I like that animation, damn it. Oh well. You can absolutely finish off a wounded one by standing a little bit further back. And Shadow Mara's even there to help if we miss. We should probably give our mechs support, attack and defend, right? Because we're really quick. Probably one of the quickest mechs we have, so it wouldn't hurt to have that because we can very quickly move up to back up another machine. We do hit quite hard because I put a fair few upgrades into us. Alright, let's get the Magic Knights in there. I wish more of our mechs had theme to their main characters because I like it and I haven't heard the whole thing yet. Kari's normally a harder hitter, so even with her weak attack, this one might still do some damage. Yeah, she does hit quite a bit harder than the others. That actually did something. Let's see if the others can. Whether I was just imagining it. And they are doing damage. I wonder why, I think he's the one didn't. Let's get that 4% hit chance, I'm not worried about that. Not shoot down, is it just food that can't hit hard enough? That mech really does need some upgrades if that's true. Yeah, no it didn't, huh? Yeah, mech needs an upgrade I think. I actually probably will spend some funds on that after this fight. Get a firepower up at least. If I can't breach a barrier, it's almost useless. Jodeka, you can... Oh god, he can down one straight away? Dang. He's a good shot, apparently. I never put a few points into him, but I didn't realise it was that many. Mind you, he's one of the main character ones, so I suppose it makes sense. Or, I say main character, main series ones. I'd always to see if any of the through the dimensional distortions, whether any of the characters I know from previous games are around. Because again, we've had a few robots that I know showing up, but with the wrong pilots. Right, let's switch to Kaido in charge. Let's see if that puts the attack up significantly. That's going to be a finishing blow anyway. I believe they said Kaido does offense and Mamoru does defense. And heck, Genesis Galgogod's literally called like the god of destruction or whatever it was. Like, ironically enough, he's one of the good guys. Good man. I think time for. Nope, that's gonna say time for Caliber. Nope, no, it is not. He's on break. That's set us a drop kick. Yeah, again with a surprisingly hard kick, especially on that crit. That was a narrow dodge. That was a different bit of dialogue to what he normally does. Oniza Karuga doing good work. Yeah, remember, this guy's from the same universe as the Magic Knights. And he's got that design. You can tell the guy's a Super Robot fan. At least I'm pretty sure he's from the same universe as the Magic Knights anyway. Either that or someone at the team really liked his robot and went all out when drawing it. He's actually got the morale for that, so we'll use his big finisher. Actually, no, you just shirk on the last one? Probably not worth the risk. We'll use your big one, why not? Make sure we get it. I should remind you, don't know that Shadow Maru's experience of ninjas comes from movies, basically. Well, I don't, maybe real ninjas could do all of this. But I don't think most ninjas could transform into a tank. Kaboom. Brave Police level 2. Wait, that's a skill? I didn't realise that was an actual dedicated skill. Hit rate, evasion, and SKL, and you gain an extra SP. But spirit points? That's really good actually. That is regenerate faster than the others. Bill Tiger can shoot that one. I have to admit, if he gets focused, I'm not convinced he'll live through the next turn. Evasion is not amazing, even if he's somewhat tough. Mind you, 50% is 50%. That's everybody. Go on, go for the ship. You know you wanna. Yeah. I'm sure you'll do just fine, don't worry about it. Not even going to bother putting the ship's defences up. Yeah, as I say, it can even be surprisingly evasive. It's quick compared to some of the previous ships we've had, or maybe I've just actually upgraded it, I genuinely can't remember. Oh, we did put a few points into it, didn't we, because we upgraded the OS. There he goes. That's just the Sea Whiz. And J Decker finishes it off. We confirm the elimination of the Bayonet units. Do we actually know they're Bayonet? Like, we know they've used the design before, but I don't know if we know for certain. That's what I call an easy victory, eh, Captain? Captain? As Mamoru and Kaido have said, Bayonet's actions are simply too confusing. This is bothering me. Yeah, a little bit odd to... Is this a distraction attack, or... Good work, everyone. I've read the reports, but damn, you guys are the best, the strongest. Friggin' awesome. I feel that's a bit excessive, but thank you for the kind words, Chief. As a show of respect, I'll be personally taking care of your unit's maintenance. In other words, the Chief wants to get up close and personal with every machine in the dry cows. Well, you're pretty okay with most of them, but a few of them are like aware, so that might be a little weird. You have to resist the temptation for a while. First, we have to try and figure out the reason for Bayonet's eccentric behaviour. So this isn't typical for them? Bayonet is a criminal organisation. Normally they'd only send their pseudos onto robos if they had something to gain from it. They have nothing to gain for attacking the orbit base directly, and they're not going to win. My theory is, rather than an attempt at destroying us, this was recon. Yeah, it makes sense if they're trying to look at our ship. I get what you're saying, but you've read the reports recently. Nothing they've been doing makes sense. I have to admit, I haven't been able to figure out the reasoning behind this attack myself. Maybe the loss of their leader, Dr. Thanatos, has broken the chain of command. Yeah, did we fight him earlier? If I may, I'd like to offer a theory from the perspective of a biomedical engineer. Are you aware of the phenomenon known as alganon? What now? I read about it in a classified document. It wasn't very detailed, but it was described as a disease that threatened the existence of mankind. That's a good way to put it. Alganon is a phenomenon that causes sudden death. There was an outbreak of it 10 years ago. Did the Federation fail to notice this incident because it happened right in the middle of the rest of the whole mess? It's stated in the document Captain Mitsubishi read at the time it was considered a form of illness. But the truth is, Alcadon is a self-kill switch built into mankind's genetic code. But what now? I told you I already met the Somnium. I'm sorry, who? Life forms we call Betterman. Oh, those guys. They refer to themselves as Somnium. How did the guy... What's this? Oh my god. Anything else to ask us? Yes, it's the idea that the ecosystem created by the mutual relationship between a planet and its inhabitants can be likened to a living being. Oh, correct. The Somnium, the Betterman, are this living creature's immune system. So their role in this would be to destroy the foreign substances invading the body. Why aren't they finding the invaders or the Walgaroo? Oh, unfortunately, from their perspective, the beings like those are no different to dirt clinging to Gaia's skin. They're not a very good immune system. However, they seem to be preparing to fight against something way more serious, something that's making its way deep within the body. Something underground? What would that be? That we don't know yet. For now, I can tell you that in order to draw out their true power, they must ingest something called animus seeds. Heard us say something about that, yes. Come from flowers that only grow on the bodies of someone inflicted with Algernon. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. Does that mean the Bettermen eat people? They're monsters. It's a biased opinion. Not to a human, it's not. When you think about it, we humans feed upon plants and animals in order to survive. I mean, yes, but... animus seeds. The program to activate it when we must simulate the Somnium into removing contamination from the world body. Oh, when Algernon occurs, your neurotransmitters spike and you are compelled to act in an aggressive, self-destructive manner. So it's like a disease that drives you nuts in order to get you killed and make these flowers grow to fight off the infection? Weird. Alright. Is it possible the entirety of Bionet is infected by it? Definitely possible. Since it destroyed Bionet, I'm A-okay with it, but... point is, an outbreak of the Algernon means that something needs to be stirred into action. It means the Earth is endangered by something that requires their presence. It could be. Could it be? And what's that something to do with this Conqueror King they mentioned? Well, no use thinking about it if there's no solution to be found. Try to switch gears. We'll keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, the Dry Crowds will keep on kicking the butts of those jerks out there at peace. Then we can all focus on Project Z. Let's send Hatsuno our way as a liaison. You mean Hannah's going to travel with us? I'm certainly not going to be one keeping apart such a cute couple. Well, words to that effect, but it's going to be dangerous. You'll just have to protect her, won't you? It's still bugging me that I can't remember the guy's girlfriend's name. I think I mentioned this in the last episode. Ah. Misaragi? No. I don't think that's right. Besides, you should be thinking about her feelings first. Mamoru, would it bother you if I came along? No way. If anything, you being there will give me all the bravery I'll ever need. Oh, Mamoru. That's sweet, though please do try to be moderate. There was your phase of affection aboard the ship. Might lower the morale of part of the crew, starting with the EXO. Rip. You deserve that. Then we're set. Mamoru, Kaido, Hannah, take care. Yes, sir. See you when it's time to initiate Project Z, Dry Girls. Okay, I guess we're going to keep working on that in the background as well. Sepulchrum. Oh, that's where I've seen the hair before. It looks like his. Hula. Yes. Oh. Ah, yes, it's, oh, it's the girl from Yamato's name I can't remember, but spooky in Greek. Hiragi. That's not the one. Ah. Oh. I see, Beastman. Here. Bryce. You may refer to me as the beautiful minstrel if you prefer. It says nothing. Gajimaru. Here. Oh, yeah, even. Sarah. Yes. Arhan? He may help to defeat the Conqueror King, and so be it. Conqueror King is not the only obstacle we Somnia must face for the sake of the time of Patria? Of course, the source of evil must also be dealt with. Nami, another Forte seed has been produced. Amazing. Darn it, if only my body could handle the strain of Forte evolution. Don't say that. The fact that Forte was produced is a sign that humanity is facing extinction. So is this like an upgrade they're doing? I know that. Without humans, we can't get any more animus seeds. Conqueror King, the source of evil. It sounds like the theory's right then. Ish. Must overcome many obstacles before we can return to the skies of Patria. Is that lady one of them then? Is she like a spy? And I said it's your sport. I just realised if she's very similar looking, or at least related to that guy, maybe? However that works with whatever they're supposed to be. Anyway. That's another mission down. We've got some upgrades to make. Oh, we found a DVD. Hooray! That'll probably be right for the amount of time we have left. But let's do some upgrades quickly. Nope. Back. Upgrade. Right. I know exactly what we're upgrading. Food. You are way behind on power. You need some work. Weapons. We're going to do the same for Umi as well. If we can. We can't quite afford it, but we're going to upgrade you too. You're actually not too bad on the rest of your stats, but your firepower was way down. And why not? We'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade Hikaru while we're at it. Let's go just to, I don't know, a little bit of extra health probably won't hurt. Doom Billy as well. Yeah, why not? We probably ought to focus on getting some of them up to 5 and everything so they get the extra power point slot. Power part slot even. What have we not upgraded yet? Sight. Thruster. Ability. Basically increase its speed again. Canisters gain counter weapon. Yeah, we'll go down that tree for now then. Gang system. Increases mobility, so it'll get even more evasive. Plus 10 mobility. Just directly. Minus 10 damage taken, 10% damage taken by friendly units near the ship. And another plus 10. Ship's getting speedy, basically. Minus 20% damage, counter, and... Oh, 100 plus... Oh, wow, what? 130 plus morale. Mitsuba activates the Analyze Spirit command... Oh, Analyze Spirit on all enemies in her command area. Okay. So just everything nearby just gets scanned and becomes more vulnerable each turn. That's really good, actually. That means anything that stays too near the ship is going to be in trouble, basically. Right, that was the other thing we were going to do. We were going to take... If we can afford it. Yes, we can. Oh yeah, we're going to put Dash on the ship as well, won't we? Let's do that first, actually, because I want to do that and it's expensive. I want to get Dash up to level 2. Dash EX. There we go. Ship's a bit faster. I want to give us... where is it? Support attack. And support defend. Oh, we actually already had support attack. Okay. Oh, and support defend. We're doing well. Okay. Let's just save. Right. Apparently there's a DVD. Minor one, I think they said. No. Mission, not move. Are you sure none of these look like it? Maybe it's this one? On the Bell Season of Gundam? This might be the other one. I'm going to assume it's this one. We'll do this one next anyway. We haven't got any Gundam stuff, so... I think we have actually no Gundams on the crew at the moment. No! Do the thing! I wanted to do it. L5. Sounds like we're heading to a colony called Londenian this time? Londenian. I feel like I know that name from somewhere. I mean, of course you should. You know, HQ of the Londo Bell? You say that like it should mean something, but... Oh, I know who they are. The Londo Bell is the unit that stopped Axis during Charles Rebellion, right? Absolutely. I would have thought it common knowledge to anyone living on Earth. Let's try to have trouble reading that. What's that supposed to mean, Kosuke? Are you chewing us out? Hey, it's on you three that you didn't know. You should pay more attention to what's happening in the world. Oh, it's fine. It's not that bad that Peace made him forget, right? Even Chizuru thinks we're soft and silly. Don't sweat it, Yuta. Other Yuta. Why are we going to meet the Londo Bell, though? Well, that should be obvious. We're going to ask them to join. Still, the Londo Bell is very little in the way of a fighting force these days. Why's that? Well, first they lost their mobile suit team captain, Amuro, during Charles Rebellion. After that, they were responsible for crippling the villains, such as they were behind... and replaces boxes? No, I'm not sure what that's about. Apparently, though, that was used as an overreach to their authority even as an autonomous unit, and now they're more of a title than a real unit. Oh, so they did something good, but it was overstepping, I guess? There's not a lot of point in getting to join the Drycales, then, is there? Well, I think Captain Bitsville would have come to the same conclusion, but what do you think, Koji? Oh, yeah, let's see. And hey, we're already almost there, right? Might as well go see what they've got. Koji's still not what happened... Oh, so Koji's still not over what happened to Amuro, is he? Any surprise? You know, both watched a friend we'd known for 10 years vanish for our very goddamn eyes. In the end, though, neither he nor I could get between Amuro and Char. Well, screw it, let's just see how Bright's doing at least. Yeah, I think there's something like Char and Amuro have a final battle at one point and then both get sucked back in time or something? I have a vague feeling that happens in Gundam at some point, but I'm not sure. That's my request of you. Or something like that, or they both disappear at least. Who's trust to handle this mobile suit test as well as employ its pilot? That's Bright. Captain Bright, that was it. He had his own ship. He was one of the battleships in the previous game. I knew there was something. I thought the name sounded familiar. Furthermore, you'll allow me, Sel Luio? Board to monitor the test. I guess on board? You will let my secretary, Brick Teclato, and the suit's maintenance staff accompany as well. Not what I expected from a man called Brick, but okay. Very well, I understand your offer. So, what I don't understand is why have you come to me? As you must know, the Londo Bell is all but decommissioned. You might call it a connection. I mean, a political connection? No, the ties between people. Convergent moments, serendipity. The world turns, unified as one by the connections we sometimes call fate. You didn't draw a name out of a box, did you? It is this kind of connection. Whoops. This kind of connection that draws Luio and Co to choose Londo Bell for this project. Wisdom I should have expected. I don't think this is wisdom. I think she might have drawn a name out of a hat. Honestly, I was unaware you had heard of me. I've had my own connections with Luio and Co since the Griff's War. I've heard that your abilities in fortune telling have been a guiding hand on the Luio wheel. This gives you some respect for my judgment. It would give me less, if anything, in reality, but fair enough. Here, Captain Bright, allow me to offer you a useful piece of information. If you try to offer me something for my nose, I'll pass. What? That's an offer might sell well with the top brass, though. I'm well aware. I'm also aware that it is exactly that attitude of yours that has ensured you remain stuck in the position you're in. The information I'd like to offer you is significantly more personal. Personal? For example, I could tell you where you might find a dear friend of yours. Are you offering to tell my fortune? If you're concerned, don't be. This comes from Louis & Co.'s information network. Thanks to the Laplace Box's incident, Anaheim Electronics is failing. Their influence is immeasurable. The RX-9 will give you is to ensure you can act on the information you receive. Do you hope you're willing to accept our offer? RX-9 is new as well, I think. God, what is the normal Gundam? The RX-1 something. I want to say 152, but I don't think that's right. RX-78, isn't it? I think. Standard Gundam. Oh, there's Bright's ship. Hey, we've got his battleship back. Now begin the test. Deploy the narrative. Oh my god, what is this? Narrative Gundam. What exactly is it, I wonder? It's a disaster. They put the face of a giant Gundam on it. Why? It's hilarious, but it's also terrible. Oh dear. Arcalium Hangar. Yeah, that's his ship, isn't it? Arcalium, I think? Good, it seems the Apex have been well set up. Honestly, I'm shocked we could stuff that much equipment onto this beanpole of a suit. Guess that's what you get from a new Gundam prototype model, though. It's an old design, but a good one. Wait to learn that. I've been on Captain Bright since the good old AEUG days. I handled a whole bunch of Gundams through the years, and I worked on the new Gundam too. You tell the moment I laid eyes on it. It's Michelle. I don't mind, it was bound to come up at some point. As long as it doesn't play close attention to what's in the narrative, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is you can trust us to work on this suit. I was concerned about betting on Bright's capabilities. I'm glad to see it's already proven fruitful. What capabilities of the cats are you talking about? There's a power that attracts Gundams to him. I suppose that's the simplest way to put it. Ensign Jonah Baxter, report your current status. Narrative is doing fine. I'm going to test the expansion boosters. Wait, no, it's not a ship, is it? Sorry, I thought it was like a really goofy looking version of this ship, but it's not. It's a Gundam with like... It's got like a couple of guns at the front and a bunch of boosters on the back, isn't it? That makes way more sense now. Okay. How's it looking? It seems fine, but at this point I wouldn't exactly say he's a standout pilot. According to his service history, he's apparently part of a different unit before he came to us and trained there, but the rating of him that he was ultimately just above average. So a rookie like him is some other test proof for Louis & Co.'s secret mobile suit. What do you think, Captain? I agree with the evaluation. He's not bad, but that's about all I can say. Think he has new type potential? Don't tease me. Unless you started to believe in these connections Miss Michelle was on about. I suppose I do a little. After all, you've once again got a Gundam under your command, Captain. Gundam with the Londo Bell. Seems like a good bait indeed. Or seems like good bait indeed. It's colony. Oh, it's glass. I was trying to work out what's going on there. This is one of the it's like a real design for a livable space station, or like a sci-fi one that comes up a bunch. Where the idea is you put like the living space on the outside and then it rotates to generate gravity. It's not a bad design at all, although it obviously has to be enormous to be able to fit living space on it. We've confirmed unknown units approaching. We may have good bait. We really just started fishing. That was fast. Oh, I think these are actual Zakas, at least some of these. It's an Eozeon. One of their bells and nemesis to Eozeon, after all. Well, I thought we'd have to lure out whoever it was skulking about, but I didn't expect them to jump with the bait, or at the bait with these numbers right away. Retreat, Ensign Jonah, get out of there. Yes, sir. No, have the narrative move forwards. Michelle, you're not allowed on the bridge during combat. Your sponsor will not hesitate to speak on how the narrative should be used. The ship will need to cover retreat anyway. Do you understand, Jonah? If you're going to chase it down, you must be strong enough to shred through foes like these. Chase what? Captain Bright, give the narrative the order to attack. Captain, I'll do everything I possibly can. Alright, don't do anything reckless. Yes, sir. The Rarkalion will move forwards as well. Support the narrative. We've got to do this. We will do this, Jonah. It's the only way to make amends for our sins. Oh, we're just playing as these two. We haven't got the dry crowds at all. Interesting. Right, however, that's the 30-minute mark, so you guys will have to wait till next time to see how this works out. I'm interested to see how this goes. I hope we get to keep the Callium. It was the most basic of all the battleships, but it was pretty decent. It did actually do some good work. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.